she's up to no good unless you're prepared for a fight. Cause the witch has the power and it needs witching hours, so you better off elsewhere tonight. Witch among us, and she must be found before she burns this whole place to the ground. Away, 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 away. Just stay out of the witch, cause she's up to no good unless you're prepared for a fight. Cause the witch has the power and it needs witching hours, so you better off elsewhere tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Off the Grill podcast, the only podcast that has been referred to as a triple penetration of knowledge, humor, and timelessness. And I want to start off this week by saying Mayan. Now that we got that out of the way, great to be here. It's been a week, and what a week. Longest week of my fucking life. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Things continue to get better for me. I don't trust it. It's creeping me the fuck out. Oh, shit. Over the course of the week, I've realized that I really do talk like a 90s movie bully. Like, you know, I'm the classic good looks and a terrific fucking head of hair short of just being, what's his face from Encino Man? Shush! Oh, boy. Let's take a look at the old chat. You like those noises I make? I bring them up and then do nothing to fix them. Just, hey, clear your throat. Make a weird fucking, like a dad noise. Like a father trying to get out of a lazy boy. Dan Shine says, shout out steak. Good to see you, Dan. 30 minutes early. Proud of you. Jess from Cable Channel 11. Shout out Sauce. What's up? Lauren does bring a good point. Visited by Voices One says, you people shout a lot. Indoor voices. That's a little hypocritical there, Lauren. You should be careful of that. I can get you into some trouble. But it is good to see you here there, buddy boy. Corey Ross, whispering to the rest of the chat. There's old Gypsy Warrior. Says, hey, everyone. Dan, who has no room to talk, says, steak must be napping on us again. I don't sleep anymore. I haven't slept in 2 months. How could he took it back? That's nice. Dan has a question. We'll star that for later. Jess is just saying things to people. People are saying things to Jess. I don't care about any of this. Mr. Bombastic, Jonathan hops in the chat, says O'Doyle rules. I have a feeling one day your whole family is going to pay. Do you know who I am? That's not good. I haven't heard him do that in a while. I apologize. Gypsy's got a question. We'll put a star on it. Put a pin in that one. We'll come back to it, huh? Oh. All right. So we're all caught up with the old chat. What's been going on in the world? Anything? Anything major? Yeah, I was thinking about it after the show last week. The whole Ukraine, Russia situation. And I gotta say, just fuck both sides, man. I feel like I met enough Russians in 5 years at that bar, and enough Ukrainians, and a whole bunch of other Eastern Bloc fucking former satellite country piles of shit that I could safely say, get Hezbollah out of there and just fucking wipe that area of the planet off the map. There's a fucking Ukrainian dancer, we'll be polite and call her a dancer, owes me $400. Owes Venmo. I don't give a shit. But, you know, I can't use Venmo because of it. So as far as I'm concerned, and on top of that, like all the fucking, there's a couple of Russian Jews that, you know, are a little on the stereotypical side that, you know, well, there was one that was actually kind of cool. He'd fucking hook me up, give me money. And that's all I want. If he's going to stay at the fucking bar till 6 a.m, you need to pay me more money. Because my fucking boss sure ain't going to do it. But there's a lot of other ones that just fucking, they expect everything. Garbage. Fucking asshole people. And the ones that don't have money are just like fucking, you know, they just expect everything out of you for fucking, and wouldn't even give you a thank you. Oh, actually, yeah, that was the other rich ones. The broke ones are just like ignorant assholes. I lost my entire train of thought. That's good, right? That means you're mentally healthy. But yeah, like they're just fuck. I'm not done drinking. Yeah, you're done there, Slav. Which I don't think we should call him that. Apologize, folks. Once again, everyone contacts me during the show and never any other time else. No one talks to me. Oh, man. They got a bunch of dumb shit today. I don't know. Nothing's looking great. Gonna be another bad one. Big Crack Rock in the house. Haven't seen you in a minute, buddy. He says, get bent, Slavs. That must be where I got Slav from, where that came out of my fucking stupid mouth. Dan asked if Hezbollah's weighed in on it. I don't think he has. He'd be smart. Just shut up. Bombastic says Ukraine gave us Mila Kunis. We owe them. Yeah. No, I'd rather have my $400 or the fun that $400 would have bought me 2 years ago. Either way. Gypsy says, I did love how the Taliban condemned Russia for being bad. Well, the Taliban's never done a bad thing in their life. On top of the fact that even the Taliban pretty much, like, you know, the reason they exist is because Russia's a pile of shit country. I mean, America's great. Everyone does everything right in America, you know. Never done anything bad here. Yeah. Orc 145626 is in the house here. I might do the whole podcast in that, like fucking. I don't know how would you refer to that voice? I'm just, I've got a real nervous tummy. Dan says, shit has gone south, and the Taliban is scolding you for being mean. Yeah, I mean, listen. Lauren, you're not supposed to let that out. We're supposed to fucking take that to Vegas. Make it look like it's. Well, I guess it is. Never mind. I don't have anything. I'm gonna just a standalone food. Shouts out Fez Watley. Rest in peace, you beautiful angel. Last week, the third, I want to say. Maybe it was the fourth. We had Cake Horn Day. I'm not sure if it got trending on Twitter. Many of us old fans gave it a heck of a try, but I don't know. Would have been nice first year after he passed. If we'd got Cake Horn trending for old Fezzy. His show today brought to you, by the way, Zoa Energy, Mana, something, Pacific Energy, whatever the fuck the Rock's yapping about these days. I like his drink. And this white peach one is new. One of the 2 new flavors. Goddamn delicious. Lovely. Dan says some insanely beautiful women come out of Ukraine. Yeah, I'm sure they do. I've never seen one. Billy says, I'll listen to the Taliban tell me I'm a bad guy right after I listen to Saucy tell me how to lose weight. Listen, baby, I dropped fucking 80 pounds in 10 months, 11 months, whatever it is. Less than a year. So maybe like a little bit you should listen to the Taliban, Billy. That's how much of a piece of shit you are. Big Crack Rock says, we would never topple a regime. No, not us. Shouts out Batista. And I ain't talking about Dave. Gypsy says, Russians tend to be the best at producing women in my experience. Yeah, man, have you seen Cuba? I'm just saying. I get OJ on the podcast. You think he'd do it? And talk about sports or something. Dan says, I'm going to eat apple pie and watch Stallone beat the crap out of a Swede tonight. I don't know how you do that. Some wop. Watching wop sports. I'm going to punch him. Now, Dan said he just finished one of these Zoas. Says they're not bad for a diet energy drink. Yeah, I dig them a lot. I mean, diet or no. A white peach, I wouldn't think that would be something that would work. And for some reason, it seems like it'd be kind of medicinal. I don't know. Gypsy says, you see Rocky versus Drago. I thought it was better in some aspects, but overall, the theatrical cut is way better. I've seen fucking Rocky 4 like twice, and neither time was in the last 20 years. Well, we'll say the last 15. I don't know. I am getting old, but I'm not quite that fucking old where I could start measuring things in 20s consistently. Lauren says, eat an apple with a straw. Now, I can't because I don't have any apples I got straws somewhere, I'm sure. I'm sure, worst case, there's a Tim Hortons cup fucking laying around somewhere in the house. But I had an apple yesterday, if that's any consolation. Nice granny Smith apple. Tart. Dan says, I haven't watched that cut yet. I'm not a huge Rocky fan. Oh, Brian Trash is a Lord Steak. Brian is my favorite viewer, friend, whatever. It's the only one that calls me by my name. The only good one in the bunch. Bunch of bad apples. We can't have it. You're all dismissed. You're fired. Somebody get me a Big Mac. This is only if it's a paper straw. People saying hello, other things. See, look at that. Gypsy says, you do make a very good point, Sauce. I very much enjoyed my trip to Cuba. Yep. I know a little bit about, that sort of thing. I am I was diagnosed at a young age with AHBD. But streets is tough. Penn says, how do you like them apples? Ben, we'll get to your question because that is on the docket. Oh, Brad Trash stepping in, says, hit the thumbs up. Show Steak some love. Love me, dear God. Nobody loves me. Lauren says, this show used to be better before they recast Steak with this imposter. Like we wouldn't notice. I'm not even going to attempt that hashtag. If you're watching the show, you can take a look and figure that out for yourself. If you're listening, take a look at the YouTube version. Little video. You see my fucking pale white face, awful beard. Background's kind of cool now. Didn't used to be. Yeah. Lauren is also upset though that my head doesn't just have a fucking giant shiny piece of shit. I don't know what the fuck. Before I fixed the lighting, which also does make me look even more pale than I actually am. There's this big, if you go back, you can go back and watch some of the older, probably from, like a year ago for sure. This big old fucking, where the overhead light would shine off my bald head. And for whatever reason, the camera couldn't pick it up, so it would just show the green screen through it, which is, interesting. There's also a couple episodes where I wear a green shirt like an idiot, and I'm just a floating head. So all those things you could check out. There is, and I should actually start pinning it to these, there is a playlist for all the episodes of the show. If you're listening, the first 3 episodes are not available, audio only. So check out the channel for that kind of fun. Gypsy says, all praise the sauce. And he says, come on, Sauce, it's a badass beard, straight out of Valhalla. Well, thank you. Not been too happy with it lately. I got to get it fucking fixed up, trimmed up, and all that shit. And I've also purchased a supplement. So I get I don't know, there's decent shit in the supplement, so I'll see some benefit from it, but I don't know how reputable the company is by any stretch. Like it says on the container, it says grow manlier hair. I don't know what the fuck that means. But I got a free bottle of it coming because they just have one of those QR codes. You pretend to fill out a Amazon review, and then 1 to 2 weeks later, you'll have another bottle. Dan Shine says, I want to see the Tamil version of Off the Girl podcast. Listen, man, I have an Indian audience for some fucking reason. I couldn't tell you why. I'm glad to see them, know that they're there. I appreciate it. And we got old Retro Cack, a good friend Gibbs. Is playing fast and loose with the word interesting. Did somebody say interesting? Because I don't think it was me. At least it shouldn't have been me. Gypsy goes, supplements? Infowars.com? Folks, they're trying to shut us down here. We're going to try to make it through. They're going to silence us. And San Diego was a hoax. And I say you harass all their families and burn their houses down to the end of time. And folks, I didn't mean that. It was feeling there. I say a lot of things I don't mean. And I really wish I could do an impression. Terrible. All right, now they're going real inside baseball. Lauren says, Yogi Babu is steak. Jesus Dan, no. I don't know what that means. Yes, I do. I get jokes. I know that reference. Dan says, my heart melts that in some small Indian village, a family gathers around their smartphone and learns the C. It learns the C word. Dan says Yogi Babu could definitely capture the essence of steak. All right. Well, I do have the internet in front of me, so we can at least take a look at this individual, this yogi. Oh, I get it because he's fat. I appreciate you guys. You're so cool. Oh, I'm not going to fucking bleed out right here. Totally not going to. We'll take a look. For those of you playing at home. So yeah, that's what we got going on. This hefty gentleman. Nice head of hair on him, though. Look at that. We need to know how tall he is, though. Or we gotta at least get him some of those fucking Robert De Niro and Al Pacino shoes with the fucking the platforms. That's Shad Khan. This Yogi Babu is Shad Khan. Old Tiny's dad. All right, yeah, I'll sign off on that. Lauren says he's pretty much the most popular film comedian in South India. Okay, well, fucking A, man. Let's go. Let's get this done. Let's broker a deal. Let's get like a Jay Peter fucking Jay Peterman experience thing going on here. Whatever the fuck that was, where Jay Peterman stole all Kramer's stories for his biography. I'll just make up a bunch of wacky shit. I got some wacky shit, but yeah, we could make up more. But I don't want a musical. I don't want a Bollywood musical. This needs to be gritty and realistic. A real grainy camera footage. Gypsy says he looks like an Indian version of that Hawaiian singer that died. Okay. The fat one, the one with the ukulele. That fucking, I can call this, and he's two of me. Lauren says, but he mostly sucks. Well, so do I. So really, it is fucking completely fitting. I'm totally on board with this. Dan says Steak can always cancel him for doing whiteface if he doesn't like the performance. So somebody with that Reface app, because I'm not going to remember to do it, make sure you get the watermark off of there, okay? We need to do some fucking Yogi Babu steak sauce face swaps. Just see what we're working with here, if there's anything there. Talked about being a 90s movie bully. Like, I mean, who the fuck else is like calling people dorks and dweebs? Gypsy says, yes, Israel's something. Israel humana pua'awa palino ololeaki. Sung a real nice version of Over the Rainbow. Yeah, I knew what you were talking about. God damn it. God damn it. Yo, motherfucker. So I was watching some Curb Your Enthusiasm today. And there's that episode from I think I guess I'm imagining I'm on season 5 at this point. Lauren says genitals don't belong on cupcakes. I think I'll leave that one up for a while because that is true, and that we do need to get that information out to people. But I was watching a little Curb, a little Larry David fix. And there's an episode where Larry has orthotics in his shoes, and the orthotics wake Jeff and Susie's kid Sammy up as Susie's trying to. I should leave that up there. As Susie's trying to put Tooth Fairy money under her pillow. And it just got me thinking. I feel like I'm about to wreck a loaf of French toast with way too much peanut butter on it. Every time I take a sip of Zoa. Zoa, live like the Rock! In every way except for the incredible feats of strength he performs on a daily basis. That man is he's weird looking at this point, right? I love him. Don't get me wrong. Great guy by all accounts. Ease up, guy. Yeah. But it just got me thinking, as far as that Tooth Fairy thing goes, like, there's got to be a cutoff for that, right? Like, 9 at most, you need to just come clean. Tooth Fairy, Easter Bunny, Santa Claus. They're all real. Right, kids? And now that you know that they are for real, leave the room, go get a juice box, and then count to 30. They gone? They're fake, obviously. You tell these stupid fucking kids that it's fake. Like, could you imagine being 10 years old, being double digits, like, and still thinking Santa Claus is real? Or, like, what an awful... I figured out early because I'm a genius. And I would tell my friends, and their parents would get fucking... Oh, no! I got tricked! I got goddamn tricked! Lauren's a clever boy. We'll get there in a second. But, like, there needs to be an entire year between finding out and hitting double digits, I think. If you find out earlier, that's only good for you. But maybe that's why I'm so cynical now. It's like, everyone lies to me, all the time. They've been lying to me since I was born about some fat asshole that breaks into your house. I just think that's an awful look. You're walking around 12, 13 years old. Santa got me a PlayStation. Did he? And it's just like, why do we lie to these kids? Why do we lie to them? No wonder why they're out licking assholes now. Goddamn boomer parents. Maybe I shouldn't talk about children and then licking assholes so close together. But I'm willing to guess, though, there is a pretty pretty substantial link between sociopathy and then, finding out too late that those people aren't real. Those things aren't real. Yeah. I'm not a kid parent, and I never will be. So I guess I don't really have to worry about those kind of things. Let's take a look here. Dan says they're just faking it for the presents at that point. Almost put Jess in timeout. Maybe I should. Because yes, steak sauce. There is a Santa Claus. Stop lying. You creep. And Dan says, if I were a parent, I'd want the credit for the PlayStation. Oh, absolutely. And I have seen, those gay little fucking, Facebook posts that get passed around. Parents shouldn't put the expensive items as being from Santa because it creates unrealistic expectations for little poor kids. Well, if they knew anything, they wouldn't be poor. You're not shackled to your fucking deadbeat parents. Run away. Find a nice man with lots of money. Or woman. Freakish Lane. She was taken advantage of. She's a strong woman. Jess says, there is a Santa Claus, and then Dan responds, and he licks a-holes, Jess. And Gypsy says, licking assholes and rubbing balls is a fun pastime for the... I'm not allowed to say it anymore. Where the... what? They moved everything since the last time I was here. And it can only be one man's fault.
The faggot of the opera.
I don't think I'm ever gonna get over that. It's so funny. There we go. Oh, balls. So, I guess we'll take a look at some of the questions I got all gathered up. Dan asks, Steak, have you seen any recent movies you've enjoyed? I have not, actually. The most recent thing I talked about, Jersey came out, huh? I gotta get back down there. I gotta get a car. I think as soon as I get a car, I'm on my way. Just for a little while. I kind of like it up here a little bit now. Not too much. I mean, I hate everyone up here, and then I hate the surroundings, but it's not so bad. But yeah, I talked about it last week. Licorice Pizza was fucking excellent. I liked that movie quite a bit. A little bit of it is, the company with which I watched it, but almost all of it is just, it's a great movie. Dan also asks, how about that Adam Cole performance last night? Well, one, I didn't watch. I'm kind of just, done with that fucking nonsense. I don't give a shit about WrestleMania. I just don't care. I didn't care about this fucking AEW pay-per-view. I'm just over it. 29 years old. There's really nothing left for me at this point. I think I'm okay with just kind of putting that to bed. I'll always, I guess, be a fan of, the shit that I liked growing up or whatever. But, there's nothing cool enough now to either watch a 3-hour fucking show or, just sit through the nonsense on fucking TBS. It's all bad, and I don't give a fuck anymore. I've made peace with it. But I can't imagine it was a good performance out of Adam Cole because he's mid at best. And Gypsy says, Sauce, I keep meaning to ask if you've watched a show called Vinyl. It's the same creators who made Boardwalk Empire. I haven't seen it. I've heard about it. I know Andrew Dice Clay's in there. I don't know any really too much more than that. I'm assuming based on the title that it is music related. So I'll have to check it out eventually. It's fucking another body for the pile. Gypsy says, what's the oddest thing you've ever made a pass at? Did I say Gypsy? I meant Lauren. Someone said it. Who cares? I mean, the oddest thing would be a large Dominican woman, I guess. And I don't know. Listen, I'm not some kind of sex pervert. I'm an adorable, huggable boy. Gypsy says, my stepmother. Billy says, my uncle never tongue punched my fart box, but he did use his penis named Stanley. Like the power drill. Ben says wrestling is for single guys. Well, I mean, I guess, in that regard, it probably should still be for me, but Dan says, sounds like Licorice Pizza got you some action. No movie's that good. Some people popping for Billy's comment. Dan says, people are mad about the forced kiss from Jade. I did see that. I don't know, why are they mad? Because it's like forced. Dan says, oh, okay, so it's based on the Rolling Stone. Gotcha. On the Rolling Stones, the group, not a singular Rolling Stone. I read good. I mean, I'm guessing that fucking the kiss is probably like all the outrage is coming from the fucking the dorks that want the Attitude Era back but thinks NXT 2.0 is too sexy. Those girls are willingly showing some of their body. Ugh. We want blood and the middle finger. That's what we mean. Dorks. Grow up. Touch grass, faggot. Remember when I said I wasn't allowed to say that word anymore? You'll never stop me! I'll be cold in the ground before I stop saying it. Jess Graham has a question. Says, has anyone here ever seen Suspiria 2018? I know one guy that has.
The faggot of the opera.
He loves the cinematography, from what I hear. He couldn't tell you what cinematography was, but he loves it. He thinks it's just the best. Terrific cinematography. Really the best cinematography. Gypsy says, my sexual awakening was when that woman painted her toenails in short shorts. What a summer. All right, you weirdo. Dan says, primo cinematography, Jess. He also says, you're smiling. It definitely did. Nope, did not. My guy, says vom.red. Yep. Billy says, yes, I was molested by my uncle. It was last week and he is in a coma, but it happened. Gypsy says, I really don't know how to respond to that, Billy. Lawrence says, cyber criminals can also use spamming to distribute malicious software and steal personal data from unsuspecting targets. I feel like that's going to be an ad read. Gypsy says, where is the F of the opera these days? Hopefully dead. I think Gam Gam walked in on him servicing some fucking Filipino boy, had a heart attack, and they lost the house. As she died, she called him a faggot and fucking... I don't know. I didn't have another thing. Just called him a faggot and dropped dead. Dan says Russia's starting their cyber attack on the sauce. Listen! I like Steven Seagal. Don't shut me down. You fucks. Ooh. We gotta speed things up. Ben Grimm, did you see Calvin Ridley banned for all 2022 for betting on NFL games? I did see that. I was gonna bring that up, and I will bring that up also. But you also did too. And that's good. We're both good. Everything's nice. Jesse says, we are on fire tonight with this banter. Love it. We are on goddamn fire. And I say we because this podcast is for the people. We need to rise up. We don't have to. If you don't, it's not a big deal. Let's go with CBS Sports. NFL players react. I don't care about players. Listen, I don't think he did anything wrong. At the end of the day, I mean, he's a football player. He's broke. He's just trying to fucking pay the rent. He's not worth millions of dollars or anything. Let the man make some money. Rent's due on the 1st. Another example of fucking rich, white, cisgendered, shitlord, male, privileged son of a bitch, cocksuckers holding the black man down. And I ain't gonna stand for it. But I mean, I saw where he tweeted that, I spent $1,500 total. I don't have a gambling problem, which... maybe that's true. But also, isn't that what the Everly brothers, ladies and gentlemen, back from the dead, or the nursing home at the very least. But it's isn't that what every gambling addict, it's only $1,500. Listen, I knew one of the greatest gambling addicts ever. Shouts out to my old manager, Lance. Because they'll always tell you about how much they won. I hit for fucking $9,000. I mean, but how much did you put in? It doesn't say that he's fucking, he put in fucking 5 to get the, 4 back. So, I guess that's good. And then there's also times where fucking, let me get 10 fucking $30 scratchers and then don't want a dime. I've seen that happen. A lot of times they go until they win something. So they say, well, look, I won this much. Well, how much did you spend? I won. That's what matters. That's the important part. But it's really fucked up though, especially now. I guess in the past, maybe I would think about it differently, but these the owners, are all in bed with these gambling companies now, the Instant Fantasy, the Daily Fantasy, whatever the fuck. MG and all the fucking sports betting apps on the phone and shit, DraftKings, MGM, all those fucking stupid things. They're sponsoring the league. They're fucking owned by some of the other owners, just any of the owners. But, Calvin Ridley, who took the year off, he's not allowed to put fucking 1,500. Yeah, I'll take him at his word, I guess, for the moment. It's a little harsh. I mean, maybe as an active player, he shouldn't be betting. I can see that, but a year right off the bat, I don't know about that. I will say it's a good thing for me because there was a lot of speculation. I don't know by how much of it was by anybody but fans and maybe beat reporters, but there was pretty heavy speculation that the Jets were in the market to perhaps send some draft capital to the Falcons to acquire Ridley, and I wasn't really for it. And now it seems like, it's pretty complete certainty that that's not going to happen. So that's cool. That's good. I don't think he's worth it. They were comparing that to the Bills trading for Stephon Diggs so that Allen had like a legit number one. I don't think Calvin Ridley's a legit number one anywhere near the fucking mold of Stephon Diggs, but I'm just one man. Oh, we got Lauren talking all kinds of wacky shit, some kind of Cyrillic nonsense. I'm not going to try to figure it out. You guys do that. Someone in the old chat there, figure that out for me. Gypsy's comrade Lorne. Lots of yes, and Dan says steak versus Trump versus Hillary in 2024. If we get fucking Trump versus Hillary, I will. Oh, shit, I'm not old enough yet. You got to be 35. Fuck, won't be old enough. Damn it, son of a bitch. I'll figure out a proxy. Someone else I'm going to find a 35-year-old to run. And I'll just get him an earpiece and I'll tell them what to say. They'll walk around like a fucking robot. We don't need Trump again, and Hillary would be the fucking... Oh, God. Putin, save us. Hit that button. We don't need that shit. Dan says we need an Italian post-nuke opening for Region Free. What's Region Free? These cats don't know Italian. I'm all for doing some dubbing. He says we all get dubbed by steak. Shouts out Angelia Kendrick. For your information. Yep. Lauren says, ma se abbiamo qualcosa da dire al riguardo, la nostra regione rimara libera. Yeah, Italian's dumb. It's like worse Spanish. Gypsy says, let the meme wars begin. Gibbs says, speak American, Lauren. These colors don't run. Dan says Putin would suicide himself quick. If we get Trump Hillary part 2, I'll fucking suicide myself and everyone around here. And I mean that legit, dog. Oh, well, this is the first time in many, many months, right? Maybe, sort of. I guess I kind of did one last week or the week before with this old son of a bitch. It's part of the studio now, Corey Ross. Stop talking to me. We got some unboxing shit, man. Got a whole bunch of things from different places, mostly Amazon. Some places not Amazon. Those Zoas came in a nice 12-pack for me today. I'm enjoying the first one here, as you've seen on the show. And I got a Liquid Death here just as a backup. Hey, zombie! What's up, sir? What else I got? Looks like got a little bag of sodium citrate. It's a gluten-free and nut-free facility that it's created in. Isn't that nice? It's keto friendly. It's just one ingredient. But basically this is for it's a thickener. You can make a cheese sauce real easy, and I think sodium citrate is in American cheese. It's one of the reasons it's a good binder cheese. But this shit'll make anything melty. Like you could, I'm pretty sure you could pull off like a Parmesan cheese sauce with this, which would be fucking near impossible to do outside of like an Alfredo. But I'm guessing that'll fucking tighten stuff like that up. Just fucking figured it'd be cool to have and fuck around with. Getting into science with my food. Let's do science. Got the big one. A Billy Jealousy beard shampoo. A beard wash, as they call it. I really like it. Old roommate got me into it years ago. She's a hairstylist or some kind of, I don't know what the fuck you call those people. Bitch cuts hair. She does a good job. Shouts out old Deanna. I bought some rice. But it's just like a brown wild rice mix kind of thing. Just like that's the only rice I like. Like regular white rice is dog shit. Regular brown rice by itself is dog shit. You gotta have the wild stuff in there. I gotta shout out Corey from S'mores and Doors, or Smory from Cores and Doors, for putting me onto this because I didn't know it was out. But the 30th anniversary steelbook for Wayne's World, one of my fucking all-time favorite movies. I think I spent the summer of my 11th birthday watching it almost every day that summer. Say summer again, you fucking fat loser. Christ. So, yeah, there's really no new special features. 30th anniversary. It's just a steelbook. Take it. Here, it's made out of metal. Isn't that sweet? But there's Penelope Spheris commentary, which I'm pretty sure is on the DVD or the Blu-ray. I don't know. Pretty sure I've heard it before. And then there's a Wayne's World Extreme Close-Up exclusive cast and crew interviews. So it's a real bare bones kind of horseshit thing. Lazy fucks. Paramount stinks. So I also ordered something from returnoftheLivingDead.com and was given this sticker, a little trash with some Christmas wreaths on her breasts. Pretty good artwork. Nice shiny sticker. But the thing that I bought, it's not practical for anything at all, but I couldn't resist it. Got me split dog. Take a look at the other side there. Fucking, I saw they had this and had to have it. I don't care. Fucking, I would have paid probably 3 times what I did. It's very cool. It's nice and thick. Like it's a sturdy little bullshit thing. I don't know what the fuck to do with it. I just had to have it. It was very much just compulsive. Like, here, you take money. Give me thing. But I'm real happy to have it. Ow. Now I got to find a crutch to beat the shit out of it with. Good. So now that's out of the way, I'm going to start wrapping things up. I want to just shout out everyone here. Oh, actually, real quick, Ben asked if I had found the Starlight Coke yet. I have not. And I've looked a little bit. I haven't seen it in stores. There's a CVS somewhere. I think like probably a half hour away is where it is. But it seems like I can get them from Instagram or Instacart if I don't wait until midnight to order. Which actually shouts out for that because I think I want to try that tonight. I'm going to get 5 of them. But we can do that after the show's over. I don't need you guys watching me do a fucking Instacart order. Yeah, anyway. So, Sammy says, why am I choking a Gizmo? Well, because Gizmo fucking deserves it. Gypsy says, if he was eligible, do you think Putin would be a good president? Absolutely not. Nobody's a good president. The wise words of Patrice O'Neill. President is a tradition. It's like a Thanksgiving turkey at this point. They don't do anything. And now they really don't do anything except shit their pants and eat fucking pudding. Yay! But thank you guys for being here. Gypsy, Lauren, Zombie Dan, Jess Graham, Corey Ross, Mr. Bombastic, Ben Grimm, Retro Cack, Angela Kendrick. Oh, shit. Who else was here? Billy Bean, of course. I don't know. There's a lot of fucking people here. Orc. Let me shout out to Orc. If I didn't say Corey Ross. If I did, fuck them. I think that's it. And then, of course.
Okay, faggot, what's next?
Oops. Didn't do that on purpose. Thank you to my lovely patrons. Big Crack Rock, Christian Hannah Horace, Noors and Doors, Nick Kridza, Jay the Stingray, Jess Graham, Orc145626, Daniel Shine, Lauren Dixon, Mr. Bombastic, Retrocac, The Daily Ghost, Slaughterport, Ben Yukonevich, Brian Trash, and Ben Grimm. Check out the Patreon. I know I'm a liar, so there'll be something sometime soon, hopefully, or there won't be. Maybe I'll do some fucking wacky, like an AMA or something for you guys. But yeah, that'll do it for me this week. Until next time, remember, Iris loves you.